player, but you still a hater. Elevator to the top high. See you later.
All right, the Barclay Murphy Show, Pacific 106. Co-host Alejandro, special guest Shanette is here.
Hey.
There she is, and she sounds so great. Okay, so should a few of the one of the things we were wondering is, we've all seen that black guys just seem to be really into white chicks. That just seems to be something that's very, very popular. We're curious, our listeners are curious, why do they go in that direction on such a consistent basis, do you think?
Now you're saying with black guys into
white women. White
okay.
women.
I have a lot of scenarios. I would say, to be honest,
right,
I would definitely say it's about the money.
It's about the money.
I'm being straightforward.
Right.
It's about the money. Most of the black guys that I talk to that has, female women or dating female women, it's always, she got me this, she got me that.
Right,
I just got a new motorcycle. She just bought me this and that. She doesn't talk back and this and that.
Right.
Now, what a lot of people do is stereotype black women and they stereotype white women. They say, some black women can cook, some white women can't cook. Some white women put more effort into a relationship. Black women nag and bust your balls.
Right.
The scenarios can go
Yeah.
on and on and on.
Yeah.
What I would say personally would be the money.
The money.
Just for the simple fact that all my friends, all the guy friends that I have that are black that into white women.
Right.
All she got
great. They have great credit scores.
Right.
Great credit scores.
Yeah.
That it really brings me to my next question is, I've seen multiple times in my life, Shanette, guys that, black guys, decent looking black guys too, dating like huge, just gross fat women. And what I hear them saying, their reason behind doing so is the same sort of thing. Man, she's got the job, she's getting paid, I'm getting clothes and all this kind of stuff. She's buying my weed and all this kind of stuff. Right. And it's like, wow. You know what I mean? I mean, at the end of the day, no matter how much clothes you got or how much weed she buys you, you got to lay up with that. And she's going to want to have sex at some point. And it doesn't sound very fun.
It's what they call a little sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
That's why I think they date white women and not necessarily marry white women.
Okay.
All right.
Just kind of milk it as long as they can.
They may be together for a few years, strong and standing, but who says they're going to walk down the line and be there forever?
Right. Right.
I honestly have to say that it's a lot of love too. A lot of love. I would say that for the simple fact that I do have a cousin who is a very nice looking black man.
Right.
And his girlfriend is just
a joke.
I mean, not just because she's white. I mean, she doesn't, keep herself up. She doesn't get dressed like she used to. Like, she's like going downhill.
If you had to use one word to describe this woman, what would you use?
One word to describe this woman would have to be lazy.
Lazy. Okay.
He's here and now you just let it all go. And literally, you can just look at pictures back and forth from her then
Shanette, we need
now.
to get a little bit closer to the microphone just so they can see you up there. They want to see you. They want to see you. They don't want to see me, that's for sure. And Alejandro is a good man. They don't want to see him either. People are on this because they want to see you.
Hello.
So that's where you are.
Hi, world. I hope you guys can see me.
Okay.
Not shy at all, are you?
Never.
Shanette is not. Shanette is perfect.
Okay, so you just turned 21, is that correct?
Just turned 21 in July.
Right. So what are you doing right now? Is it like the club scene right now? Because I know when I first turned 21, it was all about going out.
And what places do you go out if you do?
Okay. Let me tell you guys something. Just because I'm 21 doesn't mean that I just started going out.
Oh, of course not.
Disculpe. Okay, excuse me.
I mean, it's not good if anyone under the age of 18 is listening.
Right.
I mean, it's not good to, use an extra ID that you found or someone gave it to you. You look like, I've been in the club since I was 16.
Well, it's a little easier for a female to get in than a guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because, of course, the bouncer, he's going to let. beautiful women in. Of
Correct.
course.
Of course.
You know,
Long as you remember your birthday, because one day I forgot the birthday.
And you didn't get in that time?
Didn't get in. They didn't care how fabulous I was in the line.
All right. That's awesome.
Yeah, so make sure you remember the date of birth.
Right.
On a
of
fake
course.
ID.
I mean, words of wisdom from Shanette.
Right.
And they are very, very good words.
Okay, now when I do go to the club, my club scene is starting to go down. I was going to the club every week, and it's just not adding up. You know, holidays are coming up. I do have a nephew. I don't have any kids. I do have a nephew that I do provide a lot of money, put a lot of money into, so I want to make sure he has a great Christmas this year. So, I mean, I
That's
go
cool.
to the club, I buy $60 heels. Every time I buy $60 heels, $40 dress, new hair, makeup, nails done. All this have to be done before I enter that club.
You have to. So you have to be
You know?
going in there
Correct.
looking at your A game has to be brought.
Gorgeous.
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 Do you
Tatted on my
consider
side.
yourself gorgeous? Does it real? Do you have it really tatted on your side? Could you show it for the camera, please?
I don't know if they can see it, but
Let me see here. Let me see
how
here.
this goes.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
They
Right
can
there.
see gorgeous.
Says it all.
If you don't believe she has a tattoo that says gorgeous, it's right on her stomach.
Follow me on Twitter @gorgeous.
Yeah, see, that's the smart thing. She
That
plugging
is-
herself in, right?
That
Plugging
is.
herself in.
No wonder she
Gorgeous.
wanted to come on the radio. She wanted to come on the radio to plug herself. I don't blame her.
I love life.
I love life too. We have that in common on the Barclay Murphy Show, that's for sure. All right, so black girls, obviously black guys love white girls. What I've understood is that they think it's easier, a little bit easier. They go for the money, but are black girls in general, we're not just asking you, but in general, you have a little bit of heartbeat on this, Shanette. Are they really attracted to white guys, and how much are they? Is that common, or is that not so common, and is it not so common?
Honestly, I would say 8 out of 10 probably wouldn't
That is
find any.
interesting.
I say that because for the simple fact that there's a myth, small, white guys got small,
You can say it.
cocks. So
Okay, that's fine.
So I mean, that is like a turnoff just for the simple fact that
It's
it's
in your
a
head?
lot of curiosity
Right.
that runs through your head. You know, maybe it's him, maybe it's not him, maybe he does, maybe he don't. So I would say, personally, in my personal opinion, I would not. They just don't give me that type of ambition that I feel that a man should bring out of me.
Absolutely.
So if you can't bring any ambition out of me to make me, want you, then, so I would say I wouldn't definitely.
You would not
I would
not date a white guy?
Have you ever?
I would have sex with a white guy, but I would never date a white guy.
All right.
That is perfect. Wow, gosh,
I would have
Shanette.
sex with a white guy, but I will probably not marry him or get too serious.
Have you ever had a white boyfriend?
No, sir.
No. Okay.
Okay, I'm assuming you have had sex with a white guy before, though. Yes.
Yes, sir. Plenty of
Okay,
times.
plenty of times.
Plenty of
Okay,
times.
this is just getting better and better. So when you say though, what white guys are missing, 8 out of 10 black girls, you're guessing aren't really into white guys. What is it that, what is the difference between them is there such something missing? Is the swag game? I mean, what is it exactly, do you think?
White men have swag. Don't get it twisted.
Right.
White men has hella swag.
Okay.
He has to know how to use that swag and when not to use that swag.
Okay.
Right.
I mean, it was a lot of white guys that I had sex with that I can probably see myself dating them.
Right.
But most white guys don't know how to come at me. Even though we just finished having sex, it's still like I think they're more scared to be with you and not say the wrong thing than worry about, trying to get to know you. Because this one guy, personal, it's kind of personal, but we're here. This one white guy, I know I can tell from how he was talking to me that he didn't know how to come at me,
Right.
So he didn't know if to come at me like a homegirl type way or just be yourself, I can see it a little bit trying to come out, and I'm like, be yourself, dude. If you do this with your friends at home, then do it with me. If you don't, then don't do it, because I'm expecting you to be like this all the time.
Right.
Which is
right.
going, like, I feel like you're misleading me.
Right. No,
Don't
right.
be fake.
Don't be fake.
Don't show you something just so
Don't.
he thinks you might be interested right now,
Right.
and then a couple weeks later he can't keep up the fakeness.
Right.
And I mean, then his realness comes
Don't
out and you're
know
like,
which
oh,
way
this
to
guy's a
turn.
schlep. Yeah.
Right. So I would suggest that, be yourself at all times, because maybe black females are doing something wrong as far as in picking the wrong black men to be with. So, I mean, if you want a shot, you know, be yourself.
Right.
Maybe you got something that he was missing.
Right.
You never know.
Right.
Don't try to replace him.
Now, one of the things that I've understood or heard multiple times is that black guys are just a lot more forward and a lot more aggressive than white guys are.
Yes, they are.
They are.
And I love it.
Love it.
Okay, all right.
I love it.
You do.
Oh, I love it.
So that aggressiveness and that forwardness is something that you find pretty attractive.
I'm crazy, so I like the crazy talk. Baby, can you take the trash? You take the goddamn trash out. Okay, I'll be back. I need something on my way out to the trash can. Okay.
Right. You like that hard talk.
I'm like, ooh, okay, shut the fuck. Okay.
Oh man. Good. That is
That's just me
awesome.
personally.